It's a curious case of double standards, isn't it? While the royal family has been quick to condemn Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for their lucrative Netflix deal, King Charles himself has now signed a similar agreement with the streaming giant. The irony is palpable. The very institution that has relentlessly criticised the Duke and Duchess of Sussex for monetising their royal connections is now doing the exact same thing. This blatant display of hypocrisy only serves to further undermine the credibility of the monarchy and its supposed moral high ground. The public can't help but question the motives behind these disparate treatments, as the royal family appears to apply a different set of standards for its own members. It's a troubling situation that highlights the deep-seated issues within the institution and the need for greater transparency and accountability. The hypocrisy surrounding King Charles's Netflix deal is, well, rather difficult to ignore. It seems the tables have turned as King Charles, the very same man who criticised his own son Prince Harry and daughter-in-law Meghan for inking a lucrative deal with Netflix, has now signed his own contract with the streaming giant. The irony is palpable, with many quick to point out the double standard at play. While Harry and Meghan were lambasted for leveraging their royal status for personal gain, King Charles appears to be doing the exact same thing, further exposing the hypocrisy that has long plagued the monarchy. It remains to be seen whether the public will hold the new king to the same scrutiny as they did his son and daughter-in-law, or if the rules once again will be bent to accommodate the whims of the royal family. The attacks on Harry and Meghan have frankly reached new heights. The relentless media scrutiny surrounding Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, has reached a fever pitch in recent months. As the couple's high-profile Netflix deal has come under intense scrutiny, they have faced a barrage of accusations of hypocrisy. Critics have pounced on the perceived contradiction between their public stance on environmental and social issues and their decision to partner with the streaming giant. The media coverage of this controversy has been nothing short of a feeding frenzy, with outlets eagerly dissecting every aspect of the deal and the couple's motivations. Meanwhile, the irony has not been lost on many that King Charles himself has now signed his own lucrative Netflix deal, which has largely escaped the same level of public outcry. King Charles's Netflix deal and potential conflicts are now, understandably, the subject of much debate. Amid the ongoing public scrutiny over Prince Harry and Meghan's Netflix deal, it has now been revealed that King Charles himself has signed a lucrative agreement with the streaming giant. Details of the arrangement remain murky, but many are questioning whether this represents a concerning conflict of interest for the monarch. While the royal family has criticised the Sussexes' perceived attempts to profit from their royal status, this new deal suggests a potential double standard. Critics argue that the king's involvement with Netflix could undermine the monarchy's neutrality and erode public trust in the institution. As the controversy continues to unfold, the implications for the royal family's reputation and the public's perception of their integrity will no doubt be closely watched. The relationship between King Charles and his son Prince Harry, along with daughter-in-law Meghan, has been increasingly strained in recent years. Despite the public calls for unity and reconciliation, deep divisions have continued to plague the royal family. While Harry and Meghan have been heavily criticised for their lucrative media deals, it has now come to light that King Charles himself has signed a major contract with Netflix, the very platform that has featured the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This glaring hypocrisy has further exposed the complex tensions simmering beneath the surface, as the monarchy struggles to present a cohesive public image amidst internal feuds and diverging priorities. The fallout from these ongoing family rifts threatens to undermine the royal family's standing and relevance in the eyes of the British public. The media's coverage of the royal family's dealings has come under intense scrutiny, with accusations of bias and double standards. While the royal family has traditionally enjoyed a degree of deference from the press, the recent controversies surrounding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have shone a harsh spotlight on the media's role in shaping public perception. Critics argue that the same media outlets that lambasted the Duke and Duchess of Sussex for their Netflix deal have now applauded King Charles III for signing a similar agreement, revealing a glaring hypocrisy in their treatment of the royals. This perceived inconsistency has fueled further questions about the media's influence and the extent to which it shapes the narrative surrounding the royal family's activities. The royal family's decision to sign a lucrative deal with Netflix has, really sparked a heated debate over transparency and accountability. Critics argue that this move is, a bit hypocritical, considering the same family has been highly critical of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for their own Netflix partnership. The public is now questioning the decision-making process within the monarchy and, frankly, the use of taxpayer funds to support the royal family's endeavours. There are growing calls for the royals to be more transparent about their financial dealings and the way they allocate public resources. As the debate rages on, the royal family finds itself under increased scrutiny, with many demanding a more accountable and transparent approach to their affairs. The recent controversies surrounding the royal family have, without a doubt, dealt a blow to the monarchy's reputation, raising questions about its role and relevance in modern society. As King Charles signs a lucrative Netflix deal, while his own son and daughter-in-law Harry and Meghan face, intense criticism for their own media endeavours, the hypocrisy of the institution has been laid bare. This apparent double standard has fueled discussions about the monarchy's ability to adapt and remain a unifying force in an increasingly polarised world. The future of the crown now hangs in the balance as the public scrutinises the royal family's actions and debates whether the monarchy can truly embody the values it claims to uphold. The revelations surrounding Chris's hypocrisy have honestly sparked important discussions about privilege, power dynamics, and the role of the media in shaping public discourse. As King Charles signs a lucrative Netflix deal, the contrast with the criticism aimed at Harry and Meghan's own media ventures has not gone unnoticed. This episode has prompted deeper reflections on the nature of accountability and how prominent figures are, quite often, held to different standards. The public's appetite for authenticity and consistency in their leaders has been tested, raising questions about the complex interplay between celebrity, influence, and societal values. These broader implications underscore the need for nuanced examinations of the pressures and contradictions that can arise when public figures navigate the intersections of their personal and professional lives. The controversy surrounding the royal family's dealings with Netflix has exposed a troubling undercurrent of hypocrisy and double standards. While King Charles has faced really little scrutiny for his own business ventures, his son Harry and daughter-in-law Meghan have been relentlessly attacked for pursuing similar opportunities. This disparity highlights the need for a more equitable and transparent approach within the monarchy, where all members are held to the same standards, regardless of their position or popularity. Moving forward, the royal family must confront these issues head-on, re-examining their policies and practices to ensure fairness and consistency. Only then can they regain the trust of the public and uphold the values of responsibility and accountability that are expected of the Crown.